Good morning, Reyes. Oops. That air, we're getting attributes to shape keys. Next out of range. Preferences. It's got to be a faster way to update these. Tried a few times, but it's still just a pain to update. Still getting the same issue. I'm doing good. I'm a little tired today. Prop collection index. Where is this? What is this one? Hello, Galaxy. Welcome. Good morning. We made a little script, which was working earlier, which allows me to convert shape keys into attributes, and then back again. So the back again is taking a little more time to iron out, but this will be super useful because shape keys suck. So this should make it a lot easier to work with. So this apply stored offsets to shape key verts. We did convert attributes to shape keys function and drive. Definitely spelled air wrong. That's okay. All right. Once we get this script working, then we'll be switching over to working in Warudo. I'm excited for that. So, when we convert shape keys to attributes, we create this a vertex per, or vector per vertex. Say that 10 times fast. What I'd like to just do is visualize this. So we're going to add a viewer. We'll do a named attribute, or I actually shouldn't need to do that at all. I just want to look at the shape keys here. It's going to take a little while. Wish I could search this. Okay, we can see there's vector information in here. The shape keys, so that should be fine. So we've identified that the initial conversion from shape keys to attributes is working properly. That's good. Actually, it's a good question. But are there any that don't do it? A lot of vertices that scroll through. Barely through it. Okay. But even if it was 0, it should still convert just fine. Even if the data was 0, that's fine. So create the basis shape key, find all the attributes, process each attribute. So for all of them, it's doing this. And then when it gets to here, apply stored offsets to shape key vertices. Vert index. Is this the correct way to access the vector attribute information? Ah, shit, I asked it one minute. Does that actually link to it? new attribute named my attribute. Point removing attribute.data collection property. However, in cases where multiple values should be read at once, try that. Go here, edit, preferences, uninstall. Alright. Go here and save, go here and delete, and recreate. Boom. And install. It's an add-on. Alright. So now, on our object, turn shape keys into attributes. Now we're going to turn attributes into shape keys. Still getting the same issue. So got to and blink left. So it's getting some of them. Actually, let me do that one more time. Attributes to shape keys. And then, are these working? Yeah, we got the blink working. Beautiful. Look up. Interesting, it doesn't put them in order. It would be better. It's putting them alphabetically. It seems. Something like that. We do have these ones. Good morning, Arctic. Welcome. Attributes. I'm going to convert them back to shape keys. Creating this index issue. Still getting the same index issue. Let's assume that if there is an out of index error, that the attribute is full of is a on display state. Okay, one more time. Edit, preferences, save, rapid, uninstall, delete. Way too many clicks for that. Save, click, attributes to shape keys. This time we got through about the same amount, actually. Sense. Let's try to iterate through them. Need a list first, so we're referencing correctly. Also add print. Also print the name of the attribute name. Really doesn't need to regenerate this whole stuff. Yeah, it outputs this whole thing just to do these two. Whatever. Save. Delete. Create the zip. Here. Re-import the zip. Uninstall. Alright. And re-install. Okay. Save. Click. Boom. Still getting the same issue, but now we have better debugging. Oh. Interesting. Didn't give me the name. Is the older version of the script then? Should have. of them. Assuming we'll get the same bug. But it should be outputting the names. Sequence length mismatch. Give me my shape keys, you punk. Interesting. It doesn't even get there. Or is it the debug itself? Six. do this from scratch. Alright. Given an object with attributes, an object, search for vertex vector attributes with the k_ prefix and convert them into shape keys. Remove the for the result. One more time. Oops. Bye, Blender. Why am I doing all this? Well, that's because I now can have complete control over my shape keys. Shape keys. Good. I should reinstall or open Wpo2 3SK conversion. Open it, save it, then overwrite echo VRM. Okay, so in here, we have all our shape keys. Beautiful. Let's recreate the body. Take the body, delete it, go to linked objects, take the body, duplicate, put it in here, and inequality, boom, the rig. Get rid of these. Mesh. And parent again. And triangulate right here for now. Keep it off in a moment. Okay, now we're back to nothing. Wait, I think I had my shape keys. So meshing an object gets rid of shape keys. What does that mean? But yeah, that's what I thought. Cannot apply mesh with shape keys. That's why we're doing this whole thing. Okay. Save. Got all our vertex groups. We have all our shape keys. Beautiful stuff. They look good. We want to take our attributes. Get all our attributes. We do right now. So save. It's good. We remake the zip. Boom. Edit. Preferences. Rapid. Uninstall. Save. Save. Alright. Save copy. This one. Okay. Take the body. Shape keys to attributes. This one works. Takes all our shape keys, turns it into attributes. I'm guessing it's the name of the attribute that's actually out of the index. It's not the attributes themselves. Alright, so now they're all attributes. Beautiful. Hey. This time it worked. Wonder what the difference was. Cool. So now, what we're able to do is really awesome. So whenever we want, we can take all our shape keys, put them in the attributes. The attributes can survive any sort of modifiers being applied. And after we apply our modifiers, we can bring back the shape keys, which is super useful for things like triangulation. Now, I do want a triangulated version. I can't export it without it. Go ahead and apply, or sorry, take the shape keys to attributes.
Do you have...
Sorry for the random sound. Turn off the sound. Alright, we converted it. Hello, Dash, welcome. And now we've applied the triangulate. Boom. We can take our attributes, convert them back into shape keys. Beautiful. Powerful. And now they still work just the same. How cool is that? A lot of work to do that, but overall it's going to save me a shit ton of time. Okay. Go ahead and close this file. So, now that we've done that, we can go ahead and export our version. Of the collection. Open it up in our Warudo Unity project. All right. So, our boy did not export very well. What is that? Because geometry, we did not include apply modifiers. That's one of the whole reasons we had to do all that bullshit. I do want to make sure our modifier stack is included, and we do have a triangulate on the bottom as well, so we'll re-export that collection one more time. We're back here. Cool. See, the clothing has updated. It looks beautiful. Beautiful. And what we'll want to do is delete character, select the FBX we have. Shit. Oh, I did that. Okay, good. Select the FBX, go to Warudo, and say set a character. As our active mod is, we should display which the active mod is, but should be the character. So set a character. Boom. Yes, overwrite. All right. So now here you can see our Warudo mods. Neku has everything in here. Most importantly, has a character with blend shapes. A lot of blend shapes. Cool. So now, save this. We can select character, go to Warudo, here. What do I do with it? Select character. I say build. Build mod. And then we need to open Steam. Okay. Good, this is in the right spot. It's overwriting the right file. We have a VRM in here, which we don't need anymore. We don't even need this little meta file. Just be Warudo. Warudo. Go. So now, I think I could just, since Steam is open, I can just open Warudo directly. Definitely should be able to right click to move around, but so far I haven't gotten that to work. That's okay. We have other things we can test because in our blueprints, so I set it up so we can toggle objects through, what's it again? Shift Control. So we got the object toggles working. It's a little bit more logic for the clothing. Sorry. Checklist here. So, need to UV discards. That's the main one. So, when certain things are enabled, we need to play certain actions. Now, I can do a toggle the game object. Can we do something like material property? Property, get asset property. Set asset property. Here, asset would be, in this case, be the character. See anything regarding materials though, so we'll get rid of this, and then we'll go back to Unity, and we do have all of our VR chat animations here. And we do have our discards. Thankfully, we only have 2. It should be pretty easy. There's something about Warudo. I should be able to export an animation. Let's take Warudo animations. Character animation mod. If you have an animation that animates non-bone transforms or material properties, you should consider other methods of adding this animation to your character. See character mod for details. Okay. You want material. Use Warudo's character expression system. Interesting. Material properties. Oh. Using a VRChat model, you can also just use the animator controller that comes with the model. Freelance animator parameter setters to access it. That seems simpler, for sure. But how do I get this? Why is this a separate thing? Set animator controller float bool. Okay, perfect. And toggle animator controller boolean. That sounds perfect. Okay. This is actually what we'll want. Character and asset. Oh, it's probably because the character doesn't have an animator currently. So we just have to assign one, re-upload. All right. So delete this. We don't want to be working on that version. We want to be working on our character version, this prefab right here. And in the prefab, we want an animator. Okay, so let's create that. Create a folder. Animators. Animator. Create that animator. Boom. And we'll call this Neku. Cool. This should be, fingers crossed, pretty easy. We'll leave the base layer alone. We'll call this one UV discard 1. Actually, delete it. And we'll just start with just this one. Boom. And we'll use our animations from here. UV discard. You know what? We'll duplicate it. To the Vtuber. Take these again, duplicate them, switch the number to 0. And then change the actual value within the animation clip to 0 as well. So this way, now toggle back and forth between the two. So this is for the elbow tufts. Elbow tufts. And we'll create a transition between them. Transition themselves should have 0 exit time, 0 duration, 0 transition. And they'll add a parameter, call this bool, UVD, UV discard, elbow. So 0 would mean It's not checked, which means it's visible. Okay. Checked. It's checked, so yeah. UV. If it's true, it goes that way. And if it's false, it goes the other way. Boom. Okay, there's our little logic. Save that. We're just gonna do this first one. I don't want to set up both and then have to redo it. So, build. I believe Warudo has hot reloading, so it should just update within Warudo itself. Just awesome. Error has occurred. Doesn't see that at all, so that's why. There we go. Hello, Artist Griff. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Right now we're setting up a Vtuber. Darn. If set to an environment, all animator controllers in the environment will be targeted. Sure. Why don't we just do that? No animator controllers found. Okay, then it is definitely not using my latest version of the character. So we'll go here and switch it and switch it back. Okay, do we see one now? Interesting. But I did export with an animator on the character, but potentially it can't be on the topmost object and it needs to be on the body itself. Let's just add animator. Alright, we'll just drag it on. Boom, animator. Hold that, and then we'll build again. Yeah, I should actually be versioning these. That should have built. Warudo. I hate that Warudo has like 4 tabs it opens. I just don't understand that. Don't do that. Stupid. Stupid. I think we definitely need to get that, whatever that add-on is. Now, I think that was in the Discover, what was it? Plugin? Or... what was it called? Animator Parameter Setter Nodes. It's just weird that it's here. Door. Trigger. Additional extra nodes. This one. Subscribe. And like. Back to here. Animator. So the ones I just brought in don't sync the controller. These are the new ones here. Set animator pool. If you ask which animator gets target, it targets all animators in the given asset. Please note that custom animators on the root get overwritten by Warudo and most likely won't work. Okay, so that is what I assumed. Which is this animator doesn't work. So we actually need to adjust our animations. Should be pretty simple. I'm glad I duplicated them. The animation needs to be directly on the body, which we did. And then we just need to adjust this animation by deleting this. So instead of looking for body, it looks at the first object it's on, which it is on the body. So they should all just say skin. They do. Beautiful. Perfect. And then parameters wise, we're looking for UVD_elbow. So we just go here, here, and then we do something. We build the mod. Get some socks. I'll be built. Failed to load character, that's okay. I'll do it myself. Just type it in UVD_. Pretty sure that's what it was. Just to make sure we're exact. Copy. Animator bool value. No. This is what we're setting it to, true or false. I wish it was just a toggle. Let's open up the window. We got our character. When we animate it, we should see what? Well, nothing really will. Actually, no. So we can turn off the jacket clothing. So we should be able to do a keyboard press. This. And we'll say 4 for now. Just to be easy. So Control Shift 4. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. asset is the character? Can I... Adds 3 nose control animator parameters on your assets. Sets all animators on an asset. So that would assume that an asset is the character, has all the animators, then it sets all of them. Okay, that's well and dandy, but I guess I just need to actually confirm if it's doing anything at all here, so. I gotta put my socks on. Grab them, I didn't even put them on. My little tootsies are cold. We turn off the jacket and pant, or shirt. Then we click on the animator on the body. That should be doing something. Okay, well that's a little bit relieving. That it's not doing anything at all. Okay, but if we look at the body. Aha! There's no point. Okay. Well, that would do it. Guess we need to go. Resources. 2024. Yeah. Boy Pro. This one. Maybe I can get a cookie. Do I use robust weight transfers? I do. That's a very good add-on. I think it's your main issue with it usually is just going to make sure that you're only getting information from what you want. You need to have a vertex groups on the target already, because I'm selecting the source, but nothing comes up in transfer mask. I'm not quite sure what transfer mask is. Let's take a look. So transfer mask, I usually leave empty. You shouldn't need anything in there. That would just limit your where you're collecting that data from. I mean, it doesn't explain it, so I wouldn't beat yourself up too much. That's great. I know I already love this add-on. It's a good one. It is a good one. Weight painting is a huge pain, but it sure saves you some time. Alright, so is Unity done complaining? No. Whoops. Import again. Oh, there we go. I like it. Whew. Just had to reload. Still spitting out an air here. Ugh, an air I can't clear. Hello, Ro. VTubing now, eh? Trying to. Trying to get this character converted here. In a bit of trouble. Can it just show me the file? Oh, fuck you, Visual Studio. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is just missing. Pro. Must be having issues with the Pro version. I just delete that. Nope. Alright, we're gonna delete Poyomi shaders one more time. We're gonna go to the GitHub directly. The reason we're using this one is because it's not the... Alright, I can make a new folder now for 2025. Also, I know I say this a lot, I'll say it again, I'm always going to be here, blah, 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 I support. Thank you, Ro, I appreciate that. 2D or 3D? This would be a 3D VTuber, but I appreciate your support, Ro. Thank you so much. Okay, no errors this time. Thank God. Okay, so the issue was the Pro version of Poyomi. Okay, but now we're back. We've got the body. We've got the material. We can use our discards. Only took 1 billion bajillion years. Now we can toggle things, which means the animator should be able to toggle things. A neck. Ooh, a neck. Hello, Genie. Welcome. Now I should be able to go to the animator and toggle this. Let me take these, turn them off. We can see things swapping. Okay. But we know for sure this should. Uh-oh. What? They freeze? Where's my super suit? that's because the hair is included in there. Oh, right, it's just the tuft. It's not the body that's getting disabled, it's just the little tufts. So we have the shoulder tufts, those get disabled, and then the elbow tufts. Those can also get disabled here. Okay. A little hard to see. It's a little crunchy. Crunchy? Okay, good. So now when we're looking at this again, play. In exploring discards myself, quite a powerful feature, and with Toy permitting 4 UVs per body material, you can do a lot for multiple outfits. You can. You definitely can. The only issue is that it's purely a shader-based operation. It's working. And fortunately, if your shaders don't load, which in VR chat that can happen, sometimes it won't work. Seeing a theme here, you're only doing furries for a repetitive amount of time. Care to explain some lore? I mean, I like making characters, and the furry community is always hungry for characters. I've never used the Unity animator in my life, not the animation. I also have no idea use it, so you could give me some 5-year-old tips. I mean, hello Neku, welcome. The animator in Unity is annoying and kind of obtuse, but it is useful. Just kind of a pain to use. But basically you can make little states, you can make little state machines, just like any sort of programming. State machines is what I guess you could call it a computer. But it just helps you move things around. This one here, we're gonna swap with our other. Same as skills, furries have money, that's all the lore you need. I mean, Neku has the full lore here for his character. Further character? Shouldn't zoom, but put that there, put this here. Bam, bam. Copy this, paste this here. This is a bool as well, but for the shoulder. All right. And we'll redo this. Shoulder 0. And shoulder 1. Bam. Bada boom. Bada bang. Bada boom bang. So now I should be able to hit play. Toggle both of those. Perfect. Boom, boom. That's toggling both of them because I did not adjust the parameters, but they are working. So we just need to go to layer 2 and swap the bool here to the shoulder and to the shoulder. Boom. All right, that's good to go. Let's take the character, turn on the clothing. I think let's assume things are set up in a. We'll make the default correct state. So turn on. Still. Woo, excuse me. My Persona Vtuber avatar. The joke is that he's the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town. What does it do? I know it's how it uses the expression menu, but like, what's the 3 main tips when using it? Oh, okay. So the animator gives you control over any property. So anytime you look at a component, like you're looking at an object, any of these values, animations can control. So an animator allows you to layer animations together. So this you have all your little animations, and then the animator gives you the logic for turning on which animations you want. So you can make little parameters. Like right here, I have this little toggles that I made, and those allow me to swap between these two animation clips. But in terms of tips, just keep it simple. You know, don't make a big system before you've tested the small things. That's probably my main number one tip. And then the other main thing to know about animators is that they search. So when you put this on here and it's looking for where this animation clip should apply, it starts its search from where it's been attached. The animator's on the body here, and if the animations are at 0, then it just applies them directly where it's at, or it gets searched down the hierarchy for other things. But the body, the animator on the body cannot affect anything on the same level as it. In order to have an animator that affects all these objects, it would have to be on the character object. I have a question. Why do you use an animation to control UV discards versus using a VRC Fury material property to influence discards per toggles? Most of your workflow seems to focus on VRC Fury where possible and set up in Unity. Is there a benefit to this approach? VRC Fury handles creating the animators and creating the animations for you. So technically it's the same stuff under the hood. The reason I'm not using VRC Fury here is this is for Warudo, the Vtubing software. So basically I have to create an alternate version of the avatar. And so VRC Fury doesn't, it's just not built for this workflow. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Did it build? Oh, I guess I have to have it selected. It's not building. Not start build because the export settings are not valid. Ugh. Why are they not valid? It's not one thing, it's the other. Let's see, Warudo build not valid. Yeah, it says it can use Poyomi, so it shouldn't be Poyomi that's the issue. Being honest, I just use VRC Fury's component for toggles and call it a day. I think that's totally reasonable. I prefer using VRC Fury. I don't want to get in. Like, there's just a lot of, like, forever. Okay, if you're just making a toggle to turn something on and off, you want to go into an animator every time, make a layer, make the setup, make the parameters. No, use VRC Fury, easy. Just call it a day at that. I would much rather have. I think VR Chat should have components like VRC Fury. Shouldn't. They've been around for 10 years and they really don't go out of their way to make the creation process any easier. Okay, so something about my character here is invalid in the eyes of Warudo. VRChat is trying their best to fix quest setup, so I wouldn't complain. I think I definitely have a lot of complaints for VRChat. Where are items? Where are items in VRChat? It's been 10 years. Can we not have items? Every other social VR social platform has items. Come on, VRChat. My favorite chatter. Myself. Is there any other way in this? Can't start building because the export settings are not valid. Export settings. Where is that? UI? There we go. I don't understand. I'm just gonna restart Unity and hope that fixes it. You're gonna pick me? Huh? Who's that? You're all my favorite chatters. I'll fuse you all together into a singular entity known as chat. Why don't you take a day off and just chat with us viewers? Money. I mean, I feel like I can do both pretty well. Chatting with viewers and take a day off wouldn't pay Sam's bill. Exactly. Alright, let's try again. Naruto build mod. That doesn't like this character anymore. Alright, we'll build him from scratch. We'll take this. Say Warudo. Set up character. What's going on? It doesn't like my character anymore? What's happening? I just need to make a new mod. Money. You're gonna fuse this, at least make us human, because I know some people here are just sheesh. What? Not human? Definitely about that money. Alright, let's delete this. Select here and say Naruto new mod. And we'll call it Neku. And we'll put it in here. And we'll say create that mod. Perfect. And now we'll try setting up the character. Okay, so there was something that broke with the character I was using earlier. Character mod created. Alright, we've swapped it out. Now on the body, we can add in our animator again. Oops, our animator again. And then build the mod. Okay, I don't know why that broke. It's actually super disconcerting that it did, because there's nothing it did to do that. No, like, just weird. We're all weirdos here. We're all weirdos here. Okay, we got warnings, but no failure. Good. But it did export to the wrong spot, which is... Actually, why would that have changed? Okay, something on the Unity side of things definitely took a dump. Show me the characters folder. Copy this path. Paste the path here. Build again. People are just weird. Nice music. Thank you, Drama. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to 2025. Happy New Year. Get me out of here. Okay, so now let's reload the character. I really should be updating the version every time. Oh, I see. So the mod contains the export settings. Okay, that's what happened. That is what happened. All right. Then in here, blueprint. I should be able to now set the animator bools using this keystroke. And we have UVD elbow. I'm gonna do shoulder because it should be more visible. And Control Shift 4. Well, we can see it passing here. But welcome. Cheers to the Great Gatsby memes. Tales like me, not even out of bed yet. Should be animating all the assets on the characters. Let's try this one instead. Set animator bool. It's the same thing. But it doesn't see the parameter. Should be a bool. Do you have a 1 free minute? I need your criticism again. Look at my last job. Yeah, feel free. Feel free to send it. Animator. That bool float. Yada yada. Object, toggle asset. Paste. But everything else is working. I can do that. But it doesn't want to adjust that value. Shows a preview of the VTuber. Hey, that looks really good. Using a concept art generated with AI. Fascinating. Very cute. I like the eyeballs. Very cool. If you're looking for critiques, I definitely think your format here for your other ones, a nice like bright background. It looks very clean in these ones. And also just having some like rim lighting and stuff. That might work quite nicely. Just some better lighting, I think, would be my number one thing. And then I think if you're going to use like a generation, like a concept art generated, Bro here changed to Twitter, much better. Well, welcome to the other side. You could always include the concept art itself in your showcase, just to like have that comparison. 007 fans, when you stream on VRC, do you think you're gonna get stream sniped? It's kind of happened before, pretty rarely, but I've had people recognize me, but maybe I'll set up maybe sometime I'll set up a map in Contractors and we can do some literal stream sniping. We can go fight each other in Contractors, like a shooter if you're not familiar. Animated. Oh, okay, so it is looking for a game object. If I do toggle asset game object with asset character, and then we have all this. But the tool says that it should be operating on all. Where'd my Warudo documentation go? Oh, this is annoying. Okay. Animation. See, it says if you have an animation that animates non-bone transforms or material properties, you should consider other methods of adding these animations to your character. See character mod for details. You can add animations to your character, such as changing hair color or flapping wings. I don't need the human bones. I want this one. Animation controls material properties. Use Warudo's character expression system. Animation controls non-bone transforms. Control it to the animator component and use Feline's animator parameter setter nodes. Access the animator controller. Join your Discord, Sam. Thank you. Thank you. Pretty chill there. Not too much happens all the time, but I've not heard of such a thing. There's a lot of little VTuber applications. 3 nodes to control animator parameter on your assets. Sets all animators on an asset. All animators on an asset. brainiest possible video. Get out of here. Animator float value. It should be working. I wish I could. Warudo, I have not heard. Oh, I read that. Try this. Maybe I'm just using it wrong. Sets all animators on an asset, not necessarily in an asset. So the asset to set the animators on. Okay. So I need to go back, and we'll try putting the animator on the top one more time because I can't access the body directly. We'll remove this component. Go to our animator. That's in our chat folder. We want the Warudo. Drop right here. Now it's on top of the character, but we would need to adjust our animations by giving them it's always such an annoying thing to do. Let me edit this. Be able to. Oh my god. Okay, let's go to this is easy. Go back, go to this one, copy. This is for the elbow. Delete, paste, delete, paste. And then the other one, shoulder, copy. What's this? Shoulder 1, delete, paste, delete, paste. 1 0 1 0. Perfect. All right. Let's just test it here before I do anything else. Cool. So we can see that it toggles, and the other one is toggling as well. Awesome. Right. Save. Warudo. Build mod. And now it's upset. Now it doesn't want to build again. I'm going to start build because the export settings are not valid. Prefab apply. Maybe that's what it is. No, it's not. Okay, So we just actually can't update the avatar through the prefab. We have to have one version that we use to create. Yep. All right, stupid stuff. Yeah, leave that open. Do all our adjustments. Yeah. In Waruda. Okay. Add the animator. Save. And set up the character. Or what a pain. I haven't changed anything. What is it upset about? Export settings are not valid. What settings? Give me something more than that. Let's reopen it again. Build mod. Let's just get rid of shit in here and then tell it to UMod version 2.9. Newer. Unity version 21. Okay, so is my UMod out of date? The fuck? It wants me to remake it every time. I basically have to go new mod, Naku. Actual bullshit. Create the mod. And now, suddenly, I can set up the character. Hello, bro. Welcome. Let's go. Mods. mod settings. Oh, maybe it's mod settings. Maybe it's something in here. Maybe I have to maybe I have to change the version each time. I could see that. It's like, hey, you already made version 1.0. I don't know. That's my only guess. Okay. Back to here. Open the characters folder. Copy the path. Paste it here. New hairstyle. We're trying it out. I'm probably gonna shave today though. Yay! It works now. Okay, perfect. Thank God. Okay, so now we know how to set up animations. Yeah, remember me? I do. I believe you've left some comments on my YouTube videos. But welcome. Okay, so now. This here. So now those are the pants. Really shouldn't be changed. Oh no, that was a jacket. We just have to set it the right one, and then we can do this. Alright, we need some variables, because we'll need a sort of if statement, or set if branch here. This. We'll create a variable, new variable, and we'll call this J. So right now it's true. And what we can do is when we set this, it will swap that value. Perfect. And we want a Boolean. It's Boolean. Can I drag this out? What is my specific niche in 3D? I guess VR in general. Character I'm a 3D artist, 3D VR artist. Would probably be the easiest. Will probably be the right box. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Man, I would want to pop my neck so bad. We need one more variable, which will be shirt. And right now, it is true. Copy and paste this and switch this to shirt. Okay. Thank you. I certainly enjoy it. It's an odd little world, but I'm looking to do a lot more VR and stuff. For this month that that we're currently in, January here, the main focus is going to be making or finishing all my commissions. So we're going to be really focused on finishing my commission queue. And then once we're done with that, next month we're going to get into some new, little more stream and D&D oriented projects. So still making stuff in VR, just a little different. Switch on Bool. I have my if branch. Excuse me. I need to compare. And there we go. Boolean end. Okay. So then we can take our variables. Get Boolean variable. So if both the jacket and the shirt are true, I live in Texas. Good old Texas. That's funny. Oh, and then if true, we want to toggle. I suppose not toggle the value. I just want to set the parameter. That animator bool. I don't know if these ones are different, but I like this one worked better. So oh, actually, cool. I don't need the if branch. I can just do this. I can say, boom, set it to this value, and do character. This should be shoulder. And it probably should be an or, actually. Boolean or. Oh, okay, no live streams, any other social media where you live. I'm on Twitter. Everything's on Sam Dutter. If you go to my Twitch, so I'm on Twitch as well. Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Streaming is where I'm most active, though. Streaming's where I live. Oh, I also have a Discord. It should be in this. Shift Control 1, 2. Ah. Oh, I see. Or you not? Because the pants, I want this one to be the shirt. So if either of these are true, perfect. It'll keep the tuft on that off. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now we need one more. And again, true means disabled. Ooh, excuse me. So when we trigger, I not have multiple outputs. Some sort of flow. I want the flow to go multiple ways. Oh, wait, okay. Okay, okay. So this one will go to this one, and then it'll go here, like that. All right, easy peasy. What should be the elbow? So if the jacket is true, if the jacket's on, then the elbow fluff is off. That's the point. Oh, excuse me. Right now it's on. So we'll want to just copy this and paste it. Say, boom, just turn it off. And now it should flow with the jacket and the shirt. Beautiful. Hello, Foxhound. Welcome. Chicken. The camera is a really big pain to move around. Why is it so hard? Can I just... There we go. Jesus Christ. Orbit characters does not work for some reason. Beautiful. Okay. So now we can adjust all of our clothing items. 1, 2, 3. For some reason, 3 is doing shirt as well. So 1, 2. Let's make sure that it's in the right spot. 2, 3. Need to adjust this. Should be pants. Perfect. Hey. Welcome, Ubaid, to Twitch. Alright. Bada boom. That was a lot of work. But mostly just dealing with fucking Warudo, though. Or, their exporter, which I don't particularly care. Okay, so we'll call this nothing. Why can't I rename this? This will be Neku clothing goggles. All right, I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. I'll be right back, everyone. I return. All right, we got another 15 minutes. I'm gonna go on lunch, but we're in a good spot now. We've got the VTuber set up. There's a few other things we need to test in preparation for returning, and then I think we'll be pretty close to being done with the VTuber. So, what we're gonna do now is go to the face track. Oh, thank you. So this is the media pipe face tracking. So I suppose we'll need 2 face tracking setups. We'll need the face tracking, the standard face tracking. We'll need expressions. Did the UV discards, that was the hardest part. We have the face tracking standard. And then we have face tracking AR kit. And then we have the expressions. And then actual model edits. Go back and do some edits to the model. Those will be the main things, and then we'll be done with Neko. So yeah, let's start with the goodness. Let's start with the expressions first. I think we'll do a number keys on top with control. That'll probably be easiest, or alt. Sure. Alt. No, I like control better. Control 1. And then we just want to set blend shape. So we get this, we do that. Should have big old list of blend shapes. We better. Okay, good. So yes. So I'm just happy. So that's control 1. Should toggle it. We have set. Let's do a toggle Boolean. Just a toggle. Gotcha. So since I didn't set up expressions, or maybe does your 3D journey like from college school, and also maybe it can help us like grow. So I went to college for painting and drawing. 'Cause I wanted to do concept art back in the day. That's what I wanted to do. Um, and I studied that for 4 years or so. Learned Photoshop, painting, drawing. Did one class on 3D modeling, and then after that, I kind of went out and tried to make a living doing concept art, which is pretty challenging. Concept art is an extremely competitive field, especially nowadays, especially with AI art and stuff. I imagine that the whole field might dissolve, unfortunately. But during that time, I learned 3D modeling. And I was familiar with doing commissions and stuff, and after a while I realized, well, I know enough 3D that I could start getting work doing 3D stuff, because concept art's getting competitive, it's going to get even more competitive. AI art's getting thrown in there, and that's going to change the whole dynamic, so I was like, okay, it's time to get out. And there's other... I don't think that's true for the entire art field, but definitely true for concept art. In that particular niche. And it just turns out I just like 3D more, honestly. Drawing and painting and things like that, they're nice. I love doing it, but it does feel more performative. Performative in the sense of, like, you kind of have to be in the right frame of mind, the right perspective, emotionally ready, you have the motivation for it. There's just a lot of things that have to be in place to do good art, to do it comfortably and in an enjoyable way. Whereas with 3D art, you can really just engineer. It's a little bit more about process than it is about performance. Maybe, and that's just my experience with art, with drawing and painting. I don't know if that's true for everyone else, but definitely for me, that felt, yeah, it's just what it felt like. I would need a variable to toggle this, or I go back and do the expressions. I do have my character here, and we can create an expression list. So I can add an expression. Okay, perfect. That's what we'll do. So we'll say happy. Perfect. But I've learned 99.9% of all my 3D skills come from learning, following tutorials on YouTube, and things like that. So I 100% think that if you want to learn something, you can do it. For sure. Like 100% for sure. And not only that, but I just think the space of VR, Twitch, streaming, that's just going to get so much bigger. Like as streaming gets bigger, which it seems like it's going to, and as VR gets bigger, like it seems like it's going to, and role playing and all these things seem to be pushing towards like custom experiences. I think that there's going to be a big market for that, and so that's where I really want to push into kind of doing custom role-playing stuff. I have some ideas for like doing a little show here on stream. I think that'd be super fun. Something where like I could bring people in. Like create a world, create some avatars, and then create like a fun I don't know, I guess like a game show really, where I could bring people in virtually, and then we could interact or hang out, or I could run you through a D&D campaign or something. That's my thought, at least. But in terms of, I think even if I hadn't gone to college, I would still be pretty set on doing this kind of stuff, because I just can't not do it. And I will say that there's really not any guarantee, especially with like AI switching things up, of like that things will work out necessarily. But I think that's going to be true of any direction you go nowadays. Might as well do something you like. But if you have more specific questions, Ubaid, welcome to ask. Put these in a different order. And match this order: angry, happy, sad, fusion, shock, blush. At the bottom. Okay, that should be all of them. Hyped to see the hair. Heck yeah. Okay, so there's all the expressions. Let's go ahead and save them. That'd be sill. Okay, now we go back to the blueprint. And instead of doing character blend shapes directly, we can just target the expressions. Toggle character expression. And feed this over. And we'll do angry to start with. Take Control 1. Okay. We have to go back, and when we do these expressions, they do need to wind down the sill expression. our sill default, so. Can't see. Duration. Constrained blend shapes do. Sill. Constrained blend shape. If not set, the blend shape above is clamped to the below range directly. Okay, and that didn't work. Yeah, it's doing quite what I wanted to do, so we're getting rid of it. And instead, we'll add it here. Say body, sill, 0. Watching your answer again, so hey, that's fine. Gotta head off. Have a nice rest of the day. Sounds good, Arctic. Catch you later. Enjoy your day. Bye, Arctic. Is there a way to change the name of your normal in Blender prior to exporting? I changed it in shading, but the export is still the old name. Change the name of your normal. Am I reading that right? Normal? The bump file, I guess, loads called normal in the shading tab. Let me post a pic in Discord. Okay, yeah. Let me get rid of this sill here. Not quite working as I would like. Oh, interesting. No worries. I can take a look right now. I'm not running for lunch today. Probably still be about the same time, but. I have a question, like how to be consistent. I really struggle with consistency, which, you know, maybe on the outside perspective, you know, I stream every day and that seems consistent, but without streaming, I would not be working as regularly as I do. I think, my camera moving the head? Wow, that's so funny. I don't know why Discord's taking a million years right now. For consistency, I personally think that social structure, and that doesn't necessarily mean like pressure, but like being around people, or even the perception of being around people, is a really good way to enforce your own goals. There really is something about it that just I don't know why Discord stuff. So for me, without streaming, I do not work. I really wish that wasn't the case, but quite literally, I don't work at all. Because I really struggle with my attention, focus, getting distracted, that kind of thing. So having the like turning on the stream immediately makes me focus, because there's the potential that someone's watching, and it really is that simple as that. And then it's just and then I think for consistency, I would put it in terms of time. You know, you could try to put it in terms of projects, but I think that ends up being a little bit more difficult, because projects come and go. If you know you're looking to put in a certain amount of time every week, then you're going to do a lot of projects. You're like, this is how much time I want to put in every day or every other day, but basically just make a schedule for yourself. And if you don't like streaming, go to a cafe or go somewhere or be on like a Discord call or something. Anything that will provide some social structure. Because if you are alone in a room and no one's watching you, there's a good chance you're not doing what you want to do. Posted it in Blender channel. Perfect. At least that's definitely the case for me. Excuse me. Oh, okay. So you're looking to get this normal map. So when you're exporting from Blender, change the name. So if you change the name of this file, basically you need to make a new version of this. So if this is a file on your computer, you would want to find the file. You know, like I'll just use a text example as an example. So you know, you'd want to take this image and you'd want to Control paste and do image renamed, and then just assign that second image to your slot. Because this Blender's a little odd when it comes to data sometimes, especially naming. When you change the name, you would still, if you change the name, you would need to save that file again as a new file. Personally, I think it's easier to just, you know, duplicate it and reassign it. You just have to make sure you also replace the one that's wherever else it's assigned, because I can see that it's assigned twice. Alternatively, I don't personally like relying on Blender to pass my textures over. So I always recompile my texture. So I just, like at my Unity project here, on my character. So I have this material body right here, and next to it is this textures folder. So for my body material, I've brought in every single texture by hand here, and then I'm assigning that to the material, because I don't want to rely on Blender to bring those textures over. I'm just going to put them in my Unity project and then assign them directly. So most likely you're relying on the material that's coming in on the FBX right here. If you go to materials, you'll see that I've actually set it up so that I am remapping them here. So I basically am making the materials again in Unity, because the translation of materials and textures from Blender to Unity is always going to be mismatched. It's never going to be a perfect transition. Why does it take so long to send a message, but I take too much time to show there? I think YouTube is really slow. I blame Restream. Ooh, excuse me. Cells should always be on. Wish I could make this like a default expression. That's what this is here. Default blend shapes. I want sill to be on default. Yeah, hopefully that helps Griff. I always say artist, but yeah, basically you should just remake your material in Unity. I find that to be the easiest solution. Oh, excuse me. We have our clothing toggles for Neku. We got this stuff. What's going on here? That's body tracking. I won't touch this one. Face tracking. We'll probably need to. So now it's targeting these random ones. Bone rotation. That's just that idle animation. Oh, sorry, I missed, I think someone asked what the music was. This is deep chill music. Just a YouTube playlist. I'll just drop that in chat for you. Whoever was asking. Who was asking? no name. I know name. Right now it is 12:14 p.m. But this isn't too bad. So all the keystrokes. Okay, this really isn't too bad because for all the expressions we have to press a key to make the expression happen, right? So we'll go to the expressions. We'll get rid of our default one. Go to our blueprint, and we'll add a variable, which we'll call, should be a Boolean. Make it a Boolean for now. Sil. And the default value is yes. All of these will toggle bool. Toggle Boolean variable. So. And that should be all I need to do. But sil should be on true for now. Well, if that's the case, then all it just needs to do is toggle a blend shape. Oh, but I need to toggle the Boolean, because then this needs to set blend shape. Set blend. Set character blend shape. Here. Character. No, I would like to use just body, and then I want sil, and value will be variable. Grab this out. No, I can't. Variable. Get bool. This blueprint cell here. Oh, I really not convert that. Float or bool to float. Convert Boolean toggle. It's 11:17 p.m. Ooh, almost exactly the other side of the world then. Excuse me. I really can't just put that together. Oh. What did I do in the other one? I was setting an animator. This is Warudo. Here's what we'll do. We'll do a branch. Branch, if branch. So, if this is, if sil is true, then set it to 1. Now And if not true, set to 0, something like that. And so then we just want to adjust the transition time, which I'm going to turn into a float. And we'll just do 0.2. What that'll mean, but 0.1. Cool. We did it. So that'll be our basic set. Other side of the world. Yes, indeed. Alright, y'all. It is time for me to go on lunch. Thank you, everyone who has been hanging out. Hope you're all having an amazing day so far. When we get back, we're going to finish up on the Vtuber here. We're getting pretty close. No game engine type software behind this. Oh, it's a Unity. It's all Unity under the hood for Warudo here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I hope you're all having an amazing day. Again, I'll be back very soon. Hope to see you in about 2 hours or so, hour and a half, when we return. Just gonna eat, and then we'll be back. So see you then. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. I'll see you in a second. I'll be back again about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll be back for more. See you then. Bye, Neku. Bye, Artist. Bye, Ubaid. Everyone else that's lurking. Ray. No Name. Arctic. Foxhound. Anyone else that's lurking. Hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday. I'll see you soon. Bye!